Okay.
We don't know these, right?
Good morning, Africa. Good morning, world. My name's Heather Mozart. This is AfroVibes Worldwide Radio. We call this the Tea Club. I've got beautiful people in the building today, and we're going to get started right away. That's right. I hope everyone has a mask on. That's right, world. Stay corona free. You know, corona's out of here. The Tea Club, let's get started. My guest today, that's right, she's from the opposing team, Houston Rockets. She goes by the name of Maya J. That's right, she's an artist. She's a singer. She's a creative. She's beautiful. That's right, we want some of that hair. Let us know when you're selling your hair so we can buy some. I need some extensions. And by the way, she's Jay Prince's daughter. She's involved in the music business, in the music family, and trust me, Daddy, she can sing.
Okay.
My shooting guard, that's right. Sister to Michael Jordan. She goes by there, Soleil Soleil. She's an artist as well. She sings too. She's fine too.
Thank you.
And then let's give a moment of silence to what, Mama?
Reverend Vicky.
Moment of silence to Reverend Vicky.
Yes.
Ski ski.
Bless.
Ashe. My Cuban sensation. That's right. Small forward, Daniela Camacho in the building. Daniela, what's up?
Hey everybody, I'm super excited to be here. What's up?
Is the promo still going on? Can I still get access?
Actually, no.
That's right. My small forward. No, power forward.
Oh, and that's all about me.
Nothing smaller than me.
Let them know. What's up, y'all? What's up? How y'all doing in
It's
here?
Joanna Boogie in the building. That's right. She's a model. She owns her own beauty shop. That's right. Don't call her if you ain't got no money. My name is Heather Mozart. Everything's expensive. This is AfroVibes Worldwide Radio. This is a Tea Club. Ladies and gentlemen, Maya J. She is the daughter of the legendary Jay Prince, Houston's finest. That's right, she comes from a musical background. She's super talented. She's gorgeous, by the way. We'll talk about her single life, but let's get into one of her songs right away. Maya's gonna be dropping a brand new project, which is coming out in August.
Yep, mid-August.
Mid-August. So I brought it to you here first, ladies and gentlemen. That's right.
Yes, it's my single, and it's called Technicolor.
Ladies and gentlemen, you heard it here first. It hasn't dropped. It's supposed to drop in August, so this is a sneak peek. That's right. Please support the girl. Mention your Instagram real quick.
My Instagram is at @TheMayaJ. It's TheMayaJae. And then also follow my Twitter. I actually am very transparent on there. You get a little T on that one.
We like tea.
We do.
It's Maya MAYA_JJAE. So check me out on Twitter as well.
Okay.
I'm not going to play all this song because this song, I don't want all you pirates out there who might be copying this. This is not for you, all right?
Shout out copyright.
Maya J, Technicolor.
Just say the word, we can run away from yesterday.
You're tuned into AfroVibes Worldwide Radio. Maya J's new single dropping in August, Technicolor.
We can run a space, Technicolor shades. Got me shooting just like a star. I might fall for you.
Want to give a big shout out to Jeff in the building. Big shout out to Kimmy in the building too. Kimmy Skiar.
Spirits calling you. Would you pick up for me? Would you pick up for me? I know what you're trying to see, baby. I guess we'll see if I part the sea. Would you believe in me? Giving your love to me. I need my energy, babe. Just say the word.
Coming out in August. Technicolor.
I'm
saving it. You want the second verse? Pick it up on iTunes, pick it up on Spotify. That's right, pick it up on AfroVibes Radio Worldwide app as well. So Maya J, I'll let Soleil sway in. Welcome to the Tea Club. We're so excited to have you here, and I hope you're going to spill all the tea.
You know me. Yeah.
Ski!
Always come with the hot cup brew. Ready.
So let's grab our cups, drinks, bottles, everything.
Pinkies
out.
Pinkies out. Yep.
Miss Maya J.
Maya J.
Do you solemnly swear to
I swear.
spill the tea, the whole tea, nothing but the tea. So help you tea. So help you tea.
I will try my best.
Woo! So where do we start? You come from a family that has been involved in music for how many generations?
So, well, definitely my dad was the front runner of it, for sure. James Prince, shout out, hey dad.
Shout out to Daddy. Daddy, we miss you.
Love you, Dad.
Daddy, when are you coming to the Tea Club?
Yeah. So yeah, you know, my dad has been in the industry and Rap A Lot itself for well over 20 years now. So, you know, that's kind of been like the legacy that's kind of started, and then it evolved pretty much right after that into my brother Jazz Prince and Lil Wayne partnering together to create YMCMB, where they were able to discover Drake. So
shout out to Drizzy.
yeah, I don't know if any fun fact.
Shout out to Yaz Prince too.
Yes, Jazzy Jazz.
Shout out
What's
to
up, bro?
Jazzy.
She just had a new baby too, so baby boy.
Oh.
Congratulations. We got a new prince.
Congratulations to the new prince of the family.
We got a new prince in the
exciting.
family. Yes, so yeah,
So you're an auntie.
yes.
Should we call you Auntie Maya?
Yes.
Auntie Maya!
Auntie, I'm just letting you know you that auntie.
They know.
Auntie Maya, we got a hot auntie here.
They know. Yes, absolutely. Yes, I've been an auntie for quite a while. We have 8 of us, so it's like 8 siblings total.
Big family.
Big family, yeah.
Love that.
We're all we're very much all kind of into our own avenues within the entertainment industry, but ultimately everyone has kind of like ventured into entertainment, and we just kind of all found like our niche in that. So we have some brothers that do
But one thing I like about your family is that you guys do it first class.
always
Like, you know, like
Yeah.
Jazz with obviously, you know, Drake and Young Money. Like, it's class. Like, look at where Drake is right now.
Yeah, literally, and even my youngest brother. Not a lot of people even know Baby J. He had Rap A Lot New Wave, and he had right coming out of the introduction of New Wave, he partnered with Supreme, and they did an awesome collab. And from there, the YBN boys came. So
Wow.
YBN Corday, YBN
That's
Amir,
so exciting.
all the
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
so everybody.
And then your music too is just
Yeah.
phenomenally different. Because I know, like, most of them, you know, when we talk about Rap A Lot lectures, we're focusing on like hardcore hip hop,
Right.
you know, and then you're coming out and it's like, I'm getting kind of like
Yeah. So.
diva.
Yeah.
I'm getting pop. I'm getting like I'm taking pop. I'm taking R&B.
Yes.
I'm taking you know, rock. I'm taking all of it.
Yeah.
World,
So
yeah.
I like to call it Afrofuturism.
Afrofuturism. You heard it here first.
Afrofuturism.
Afrofuturism music on AfroVibes Worldwide Radio
Absolutely.
by Auntie Maya J.
Yeah.
It's Maya J. That's right.
Your face.
We don't know her well. Call her Auntie. That's right.
Yeah, come on.
But there's nothing Auntie about this one.
Not this.
She's not looking like an auntie right now.
But yeah, Afrofuturism pretty much just stems around a mixture between analog and digital.
Perfect.
So I really,
Balance.
Yeah, so I really found, so I started writing music and becoming a songwriter, establishing that part of a brand for myself at the age of 19. So, so I started doing that, and what I really started to see throughout the creation process with artists is that I saw that this world, the digital era, was just coming about, and I think that I was raised and influenced though through like analog sounds and music of that, like live instrumentation on projects and things. So but I also did respect kind of, you know, obviously the new era that's going on, because I'm super open to evolution. And so I just, from there I said to myself, okay, what is a black young millennial who's a progressive thinker.
Did you really say it? Or was
supposed
like, what is a black queen that slays
to,
stuff? So you said it like black millennial.
myself, a black progressive thinker who, you know, isn't so maybe like into like, I'm into the neo soul, but I very much like also love like NERD, and I'm inspired by Pharrell and Kaytranada and things like that. So I had to really go within myself and find out what that looks like, because I was creating.
Ladies and gentlemen, are you listening to her compilation of artists?
Yeah.
You know, Kaytranada. If you don't know who that is, please Google it.
Please.
That's right, NERD. That's
You're
right.
welcome. Please.
You know, please. It's not everything. Everything doesn't have to be. Yo, with that. Doesn't have to be like that.
Like she's bringing 94, 93 back to the 2000s, back to our, you know,
Yeah.
current
With
today.
her mix on it.
Yeah, and that's what I was even saying to you guys earlier, that people that were just kind of born in the early 90s, I feel like we're in such a weird space sometimes, because we very much got that, like, that ending drift of, like, you know, that old school, like, the classics, but at the
The
same
golden
time,
age.
yeah, the golden age,
We
but,
got the golden cross.
right, exactly, literally.
Shout out to Golden Cross. Golden Cross, I need a check right now. And I only need veggie patties. No beef patties for me, please.
Please.
Thank you.
Please, literally. But then I saw also that, you know, we're also in this place where we're not old. You know, we're in our 20s. So we're very much in a prime area of this new digital age that's coming on. So we're like the cusp, we're like the balance of everything. And so I really didn't see an artist, though, specifically, just in my opinion, that was kind of playing on both ends, the duality of things. And that's solely what the Afrofuturism brand stands for, just playing on like the old and the new, darkness and light, and just kind of, and even in the Technicolor music video, you'll see I like start off in kind of like a vintage era, and then I go into like a galaxy, like it's all saying.
I like those kind of vibes.
Playing, just really playing on like different, like Black Jetsons type of stuff. Like that's just how I've always kind of envisioned like myself, my brand, just you know, in that way, like an Afro Machinia type of thing. Like that's just like the stuff that kind of, you know, draws me, and so that's what birthed Afrofuturism. And my family was like, what the hell? They're like, what is this? You know? So it's R&B, and I was like, no, it's Afrofuturism. And so I had to really start to go into saying, you know, everyone's going to try to box you into a certain specific category, because, like, obviously.
So you might as well just make your own category.
Yeah, just make my own. And
Just making a new wave right now.
Yeah, just
making
making a new wave.
Yeah, take that, eat that, you're going to like it, trust me.
And just kind of like, and I had to realize that sometimes when you're coming up, when you're an inventor, when you're a curator of thoughts and ideas and on this caliber, that you have to understand and respect that through the creation process, it probably won't be understood, but also having the empathy and compassion to understand that you just haven't seen the end yet. Like, you know, even Martin Luther King said, I've seen the promised land, you know, even before, in a time where probably no one would ever even imagine us all sitting here, you know, doing these things. So there are some people that I feel have these gifts that have been bestowed upon them to envision just very progressive things, and I feel that I am one of those people, and I just kind of dove into
Speak your truth, queen.
I know, like that's
Speak your truth.
You are. Thank you. And I just really dove deep into what Afrofuturism looked like, and I ended up kind of developing this crazy cool exhibit that's going to feature at Proper Creative Studios in Houston, Texas in December. So it'll be the first week of December. I'm actually going to be promoting my first project, my EP project. It's going to be a 5-track song project through augmented reality. So I'm having an entire AR exhibit.
Wow. Some artists, some artists are just standing in front of a camera right at the coffee shop and singing. This one's like, no, I'm going to do mine in augmented reality. See what you're exposed to. Houston, this is what we brought to you. That's right. So Maya, is it, and ladies, please feel free to chime in. It seemed, you know, on a scale of intelligence and consciousness, let's just simply put everyone inside of this room, everyone inside of Afro Vibes woke.
Yes.
You know, so your perspective on music and creating your own genre, and even the way you speak, and even the intelligence and the brilliance that you put around the music, where does that is that something that you developed from going to university, or is it something that, okay, well, you know, I got to salute to my dad, my mom, you know, they actually helped give me a lot of foundation into your progressive ideas about music, like you're talking about NERD and K Tronada in Houston.
Yeah.
That's kind of like...
No, it is. It is very far-fetched, right?
Yes, it is far-fetched. So but it's the way it's supposed to be, because when we have artists like you, even what your Jazz has done with Drake, you can see like, okay, Drake is taking over the world, but you know, like, it's talent in Houston, your family that found him and gave him that platform, like, okay, we see this guy's talent. Just like you coming out right now, your new projects are going to be in augmented reality, you're dropping Technicolor, you already have kind of like maybe a title for the album, Afrofuturism.
No, I do have a title. Can't say it yet, but I do. Yes. But yeah, I really think that, like you said,
your brilliance and your intelligence, where is that coming from?
I think that the root of it comes from definitely what you said, the influence of my parents. My mother is an entertainment attorney, real estate attorney, and defense attorney.
Jesus, your family's lit.
My parents are entrepreneurs, and I grew up in a very entrepreneurial household where we got allowance and we're taught like investments and how to invest in property and just things like that. So I think
That's how you're supposed to teach your kids.
Yeah, so I was very grateful to receive that, but at the same time, I also think that my brilliance of independence came from just kind of witnessing that, but of course parents will be parents. And I think the strength and confidence enough to believe in myself to say, I'm gonna have to possibly break away from you guys for a little bit and go do this by myself. And so literally everything that I've created is independently mine, that I've done and curated and created. I sat with these producers, went through every single beat to make these songs.
This beat is fire.
Thank you. Shout
It's
out Bobby
fat.
Earth. Shout out Bobby Earth.
Yes.
Bobby Earth. Yes, Bobby Earth is a Houston native, but he is currently in LA. But yeah.
Do you mind if we take a quick break and we'll be right back? Ladies and gentlemen, Afrovibes Worldwide Radio, this is a T Club. We're here with Maya J Prince's daughter. She's about to drop a brand new single. It's called Technicolor, and she has albums coming out when?
It's going to be out in January 2021.
But we have an exhibit.
We have an exhibit December. The first week of December, I'll be showcasing the project in October.
Please, with the T Club, we would like to be there in Afrovibes Worldwide Radio.
Please.
Show our love and support.
You heard it here first, ladies and gentlemen, Maya J Technicolor. Quick break, we'll be right back. That's why stay tuned. Your favorite radio station, Afrovibes Worldwide Radio. We're on TT time.
Radio Houston.
We can run away, fly beneath the
Your favorite radio station.
Check 1 2 1 2, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to Afrovibes Worldwide Radio. This is T Club. I'm here with Maya J. That's not the beautiful singer. That's not. She hasn't dropped it yet, but she blessed us with Technicolor.
Thank you.
Maya,
What's up?
how did it happen? Like, why is this one called Technicolor? Like, I know it's some Afrofuturism theme, but what's the premise of the song?
So, I guess the premise of the song kind of centers around like escapism and releasing. So actually, when Bobby and I were together creating this song, I had the melody within the first 10 seconds. I just knew like I was gonna be like, dun, 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 we can dun, you know, and I just kept saying, run away, and I just kept trying to, you know, like something upon that, like where because I think even at that time, unconsciously, I was trying to escape from a situation I didn't even know. But that's it. But
So that situation is no longer there, right?
no, actually,
Leg out.
is okay. That was like the biggest, the catalyst I could say even for what's happening now. I think in every relationship that I've been in, I walk away from it at the end and I say to myself, you know, what are we gonna take from this one? You know, what can we take? What can we write?
Can I bring this one home?
Yeah, like how is this? And I think about this specific one though. This was probably by far, and I will give the credit, one of the greatest relationships I've ever been in my life.
Trust me, you haven't been in heaven yet. Well, you say great, like, oh, it's heaven. Like, all girls want to go to heaven.
Leg out. Leg out.
If you want to go to heaven, call me.
Come on.
He uses that one.
Classic.
Okay.
Okay.
But I literally from there, when I stepped away from this one, I think for the first time ever, I had a very huge,
Epiphany.
mindset. Yeah, epiphany. I was just like, dang, I think that I am not, relationships are great for me, but I don't know that I could actually have a successful one without building my brand to a certain standard that I want. And I think that a lot of people are really focused because of social media on
Look at
either
her.
building together.
You call her thinking right now. She's about to break up with someone. You guys are getting cancelled in 2020. If you want to cancel your boyfriend, cancel him right now. Just say, I'm canceling you because of Corona.
No, I gotta finish this business and focus. I got things I gotta do, and then we can work something out when I'm,
We got a lot of single ladies on the T-Club today. All for me, it's all for me.
But that was a big thing for me. I really did not understand. At first, I was really caught in that trend of thinking that, okay, either we about to struggle and make it together, or I don't need a man because I'm in a, on that. It's always like black or white on this social media spectrum, right? So I said to myself, well, damn, I'm open to love people. I'm open to connect with any.
Open for an entanglement.
Okay,
just open.
A lot of shit's been happening lately. I'm not gonna lie. When you're focused on yourself, the block gets hot. I'm
The block is hot. DM overfilled. Instagram reaching out to Maya J Miss Maya J, we're banning you from DMs right now. Your Instagram DM is full. Requests. Maya.
Please, not another hate queen. I see what you're doing. Please, no more. But literally, that last relationship was such a catalyst for me to understand this new thought, and so I carry it so close to me now. Is that I think that I will have.
It's a token now.
Yeah, this is kind of like my story, and this is different from everyone else. There are couples that totally can do it, but I think for me that I just gotta there are just things I have to do for myself that I didn't get to do yet. And I don't know that. Yeah, and it's not even really the person. It's like you're
snap.
Yes, I think that there are certain standards. There are standards for myself, and I'm not gonna ever sit here and come to the table half full for someone. Because if I give you that, then what else do I have left for me? I feel like full cups have to come to me.
Daniela, don't cry here. Daniela, do not cry on radio. Look at Daniela about to cry over here.
No, I'm not. I'm crying of joy because then I get to talk to you.
Yeah.
By the way, Maya J's new book is coming out too. That's right. Public speaking, $30,000.
Yeah,
that's
I
right.
read a page every day.
Talk to me, I'll get you a discount.
Come on.
But I think what you're saying is your reality and what you've currently been through is actually touching a lot of these women in the studio right now.
It's just not about and I think that I tried to really fake the funk for a long time due to the attachment, loving people with attachments, and I just really wanted to feel right, because when you love with attachment, I don't necessarily feel like you have the confidence to really stand alone within yourself. And a lot of people I feel like just get in relationships just for the comfort of knowing that I have someone there, out of the fear of knowing that I may have to stand alone sometimes. Sometimes I'll fucking kill it at the studio. I'm sorry if I cuss.
No, we can as a matter of fact, Maya J, please say fuck.
Okay. Every fucking time I kill it in the studio. And there were times even I'll come home and I'm like, damn, I wish my guy was here. Oh my God, babe, I did it. But I can't tell you how good it feels to even just sit with myself and just be like, wow, you did that. And now you get to really come in your own space and kind of bask in that, and that's cool.
Yeah,
that's okay.
Relationship to relationship, and I give themselves time. And then me, I've been in a relationship.
Oh, you've been in a relationship?
I was in a relationship for a very long time, and getting out, I didn't want to deal with anyone. I'm being honest. I was trying to figure things out again. So again, after things start coming about, I start coming here. You meet people. It's like you gotta eliminate in order to gain. You gotta eliminate to gain, because if not, you're holding that weight back and you're not able to move forward. So I like that you pointed that out.
Right. I was telling you about this at the start of the show, is about every single day I do a thing with my mind where I dump my mind every single day.
Yeah, please explain in
So
a little
dumping-
detail, just to teach, so that ladies, please practice this at home.
Okay, guys. So what it is I always say I don't have a concrete schedule for my day, but I have a very specific morning routine, and I get up at 4 a.m. every morning. You don't got to do what I do. I just kind of do this because your girl's working all the time. So I found that, you know, even damn, like I'm gonna have to really just sacrifice getting up early, and that's okay though, because I can't tell you how good it feels to just sit and breathe. I focus on my breaths. I do the pranayama breathing. If you guys haven't heard of that, please look it up. I do my pranayama breath, and that's it. I just breathe, and then from there I just kind of go into a flow of meditation. And what I'm doing is, though, not only am I releasing things, but when you release, you're allowing the thought to flow. So you're not even going in your mind and saying like, no, I need to stop. Oh, girl, stop thinking about this shit. Oh, you always, you know, never beating yourself up. Like, why would you beat yourself
We
up?
tend to do that a lot.
And we have to be gentle with our minds, especially women. Like we're thinkers already, right? And so I feel that I'm more in touch with my intuition, and I'm more accepting of my intuition when I just allow my thoughts to come and flow, literally like a waterfall. I envision a waterfall of my thoughts falling down, good or bad, and they will come and go. And then normally at the end of that, I will just start writing. And when you write hand to paper, not hand to phone, right? Hand to paper, you actually, it's like some sort of manifestation type of thing that happens. And I'm only saying this out of experience, like I'm not a preacher of any kind, but literally and this started in March, I wrote down a list of maybe 10 things I wanted to do, and I'm sitting here in July and I've done all of them. I have a whole new list now. And that's what it really is. And I think also just making the decision that my ultimate success is not an option. It is not an option whatsoever.
It's not an option, it's gonna happen.
Yeah, that's it.
All you guys out here sleeping, I got the best queens in the whole entire world. We got smart women in here taking over, meditating, that's right, running their own stuff, and you guys are just playing with them. See, that's the problem with Houston. That's the problem with
Nobody's
Houston.
be playing themselves.
Yeah, they're playing. There's so many strong, beautiful women in Houston that are super intelligent, and guys, but there's so many because there's so many I could pick. This one, that one, like, no.
But that's where you're wrong.
Yeah.
Exactly. They are wrong.
And you know what? It's crazy. I've had, been, talking a little bit over the past few months. It's so funny because.
What's his name?
Oh man, what are their names?
Jesus, Maya Shelley! That's right. What are your names? Line up.
What is your name? No, but it was just really interesting to see that you can. I never even knew this. Like I used to be the girl that I almost would want to be in a relationship, wanting to look all that. But then when I had this sort of leveling up within myself, I had the confidence to just say, I just have a rule. I'm not going to date someone and get to know them. I'm just don't believe in it. I think we could totally chill, get to know each other. And
be friends.
Yeah, because I'm not attached to a title of owning somebody or just being, I feel like that's what happens when you get into relationships and just don't know the person.
Because you own your own consciousness, you own your own spirituality, and you're having so much fun discovering and learning about the power that you have within.
Exactly.
That's right. You left normal girl, now you're a queen.
So funny though, because these men, right? Not all men. I love men. Let me just say this. I'm completely love men, love men so much.
Yes.
I do feel like
somebody for me.
Yes, I feel like a lot of women do be coming for y'all. Y'all are exceptional beings. But I will say this for sure, is that someone that is living in their authentic truth, I found telling somebody, because I'm just saying it like it is, I'm not looking for a relationship, whatever the case may be. It's so funny because I've gotten the carbon copy example, that's why I don't know their names, of, oh my god, that's totally where I'm at too. And I'm like, okay, bet. And then it's 2 weeks later, they're like, but I just
want to be with you.
I just see.
I put diamond rings all over your toes.
Yes, you're healing me. You're healing me.
Not your therapist.
Heal yourself, man.
And that's what I know.
What you're seeing in her is what you're supposed to be.
Right.
So what you're seeing, she's leveled up. She's no longer a regular human being.
Yeah.
That's right. She is a spiritual entity moving in a human form.
But it feels good. Like
It feels great.
I had a whole guy once recently. He ended up, I guess, getting a whole new apartment.
For you.
He said it wasn't, but
Guys out here buying apartments for girls. Sure. You can't even get me a simple dime bag buying girls apartments.
I'm like, why are you buying groceries for stuff? I like, why this ain't my place? He's like, you like this couch? Do you like it? This is your place. Oh my God, you know, and I think that's just kind of what it is. It's like it's really funny. It's really funny, kind of just like the pattern that's happening when you focus on yourself. So ladies, if you got a guy that you may feel like you're like chasing around, first of all, leave him. But leave him there. But if you you know, still feel like there may be something there, I would just say really try to just really steer that energy within yourself. And I can't tell you enough how attractive it is for a woman to just be doing her shit, just on her shit. Like, nobody wants
Very
to
attractive.
Yeah.
Very attractive when women do this stuff.
Yeah.
So, just for me to summarize this, what I'm thinking is, you know, correct me if I'm wrong. What you're looking for, you're not looking for anything, but what is expected for the guy that you're going to be with? It has to be a spiritual connection. It's not going to be.
Yeah, it's going to be the most organic connection ever. And you know what I said? I said, it's so crazy. I even tweeted this like 2 days ago. I said, you know what's interesting about leveling up is my thought process and interest of even seeking a partner is becoming almost, it's not obsolete, but it's just such a foreign thought. I have so much that I'm so excited about doing that has nothing to do with it. That's not all who I am.
Yeah.
I am so much, you know what I mean? Like I am so much more than somebody's partner. Okay?
Yeah.
Like I am. And I think that what I realize is that, you know, I realize that I'm probably going to find my partner when I'm admiring my empire and he's standing next to me looking at what we've built in this kingdom organically. Yeah. Like literally, that's exactly what I think.
Wow.
Like I just feel that way. I feel like I'm working with one of my, you know, I just feel like I'm gonna be working and building in that way.
You're not
with
looking
my
for it
partner.
because you already know that it's already going to be there.
It's gonna happen.
Because you're
I'm not worried. I'm very confident in myself and who I am. Like I know I'm gonna be with somebody. You know, somebody gonna love me. So, but
We love you. Daniela, please don't cry in here.
I'm crying.
Jesus.
I mean, it's okay. I could still be your friend.
These are the things that I love. Like I love to fall in love with just women and men that when we're just able to make that kind of like soul bond, that soul tie. You know, that's what I'm about.
Yeah, not the playing around, which is like, I'm just going to date you just to sleep with you and then, you know,
or date
then leave you.
Just to secure and fulfill my own insecurities, even though I'm gonna get overwhelmed by them and go off on you because I suffer from my own demons, and I want you to heal me. And it's like it's just like
you didn't have to go off like that.
It's
That's why you need to write. There's multi layers. We don't even have enough time, but there's so many layers to you.
Yes.
I'm so glad that we found each other.
Definitely. Thank you
Yeah.
so much for coming on.
Yes.
I'm so glad because
really
like the music got me. It was like, wow, like, we have this in Houston again. And you know, from all the people that I've brought in from just last week, Shalea, Monet, Susan Carroll, like all these beautiful women just out here killing. And then I found it. I was like, okay, yeah. And that's what I want to focus on. I want to focus on women and men who are doing amazing things, who are using music and art to transform the world. Like, i.e., Kimmy Ski's art.
Yes.
Transforming
Shout out.
the whole entire educational system through art. You're transforming through music. You're leveled up. That leveling up is just we all need to get there, whether we're guys especially. We all need to get to that point where we're not worried about, we're not so insecure about our relationship and with women,
Yeah.
and then just continue using people. Like it
Just
needs
kill
to
the
stop.
ego. Kill the ego. And
There's a lot of narcissists out there, by the way,
Just-
too.
yeah.
Like, and,
There are narcissists.
man, it's sick. It's really sick.
You know.
Yeah.
And even if we're gonna sleep together, let's at least be friends, like soul
Yeah.
friends.
Because there's nothing like, because that's an energy exchange.
Oh,
Sex, right?
The light changes.
And I can't, I sometimes I be looking at people like, damn, bro, y'all out here just buzzing wide open.
Right.
Like, y'all, what do you have left for yourself? And I just think that society really does promote to, you're almost like, you are a narcissist if you do kind of go, you know, and kind of reserve yourself for your energy. Oh, you're being, you just prideful. Oh, you just, whatever, you know.
The
whatever.
society's like, yeah, put it on the ground.
Yeah, it's just kind of like, no, like I'm super open, I'm receptive to love and light and everything, but I'm also, I'm a woman of discernment, and I know when something is right. From the moment I walk in the room, I'll know. Like, I'm just saying, like, that's what it is, and it's about just really, like, practicing that mindfulness and starting to master that part of self. To understand, you'll be able to walk into a room and you'll be like, this ain't right, but it's right. Yeah, like, I'm just going into rooms now, like, damn, I feel it, like, instantly. Instantly.
So when you drop this augmented reality project in December, can we, the T Club, and Afro Vibes Radio be part of it?
I want Houston to come out. It's
Yeah,
gonna be a
Houston.
whole vibe at Proper.
Houston,
Please, we would like, we
18 Westcott, y'all.
make sure you come here so that we can promote it.
Oh,
Yes.
please.
And then we would like to come and then, you know, get our Afro Vibes worldwide radio listeners to come. So, because I know you're going to have your entourage.
Yeah.
I know your whole father, your
Everybody's
brothers.
coming through.
And that's right.
Yeah.
Ladies and this girl, she is no slouch. She came from a family, but you know their family is focused on quality.
Yeah.
They're focused on quality. They don't put anything out that's trash. So, especially her being the daughter, you had to come correct. And she definitely came correct.
Yeah.
It's not out yet, but you can pick it up in August. Technicolor is the name of the track.
Technicolor, that's the one. And I want to say, because I've been doing music my whole life, right? Performing arts schools, I did all of those things, right? And I started in the theater, so that's really kind of how I even developed being like a singer artist, right? My first love is acting, and so it was just really incredible, just being able to like just transform like all of that into, you know, what it
you
is
are
now. Yeah, and it took time. And I've never been a disposable person with my art. So I never wanted to just like be dropping stuff on SoundCloud all willy-nilly here and there, just in the studio.
But you were committed to it.
Yeah, I just knew that I wanted an experience when I came out with my music. I didn't want this to just be another song. I really wanted people to feel this. And it's just perfect, kind of the pandemic and everything. I've found so much gratitude in this situation that has kind of like played